Okay, brothers, a new season. The season came out a few days ago, yes. But you're probably wondering, how do I get myself, that MALEN card, that GREALISH card? But in my opinion, I think it's probably going to be the MALEN card. If you're not sure, the Evolutions MALEN card last year was essentially quite difficult to verse in terms of defense. And if you want that card today, this is the correct video that you're clicking on. But before we begin this actual video, be sure to actually leave a like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. That'll be pretty helpful. So yeah, support the the smaller YouTubers, the Mr. Beast and stuff. They continue to grow, but like someone like me, please just do subscribe. That'll be helpful. If this video was helpful as well. But yeah, let's get into it. So this season came out a few days ago, right? And I'm looking at ways, how do I get my hands on this insane card, MALEN, right? So in the beginning, like this is the card I'm going to go for. Other people can go for GREALISH, but in my opinion, I think this is the better card. If you have not versed the Evolutions MALEN, you don't know what this card has done to defenses last year. It was absolutely insane. Now, as a 5'9", 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, he has the pace, he has the agility, good balance, 80 strength, quick step plus, technical, flair, first touch, Travailer, goes on, ladies and gentlemen, power shot. What an incredible card. I will definitely use this card on the wing. In the first season, EA gave us a lot of, good usable cards, especially Adama Traore. Now, I missed out on Adama Traore because I never used this method at all. I wasn't even aware of this at all. You see, I would say the SP system is a bit different from last year. In this instance, EA wants you to actually go through more other game modes in order to basically claim Ultimate Team rewards. Like, let's face it, most people play Ultimate Team in terms of the actual game mode. A lot of people also play career mode, especially in pro clubs. But in my opinion, I think most of the players play Ultimate Team. That's where EA also gets the most, microtransactions. That's where EA's bread and butter is. But in terms of gameplay, right, you want these two cards. These are the best cards in this entire lineup for this particular season. And you're trying to find your way to actually get these cards. So how do you do that? If you see, you can't every day. I'm gonna yap quite a lot in this video because I'm trying to show you like what approaches are wrong. You can't just go and play rivals or champs with your club and expect to get SP. Unfortunately, the way SP works in this season is that you have to kind of look, what do you require? Do you know what I mean? So like things like, for example, what would be a good example? Player 8 games, that's garbage. Let's look at for something that's actually, related to SP. But essentially just go through this. But obviously most people will go through this in order to find SP quickly. But what I'm trying to say is that there's a method called bunching. What I mean by bunching, this is what I kind of call it as bunching. For example, there would be a requirement to score 5 goals with a French player, for example, and you get 250 SP. Now, there is another objective to play 8 matches in any Ultimate Team game mode. There can be essentially another objective where you need to score 8 goals, just as an example, because EA sometimes puts these random objectives that you must do. So it'll be like, score 5 goals with a French player, right? And then it'll be like, play 5 games with 5 players from, I don't know, the McDonald's League 1, right? And what do you do then? Obviously, you're going to make a club that is French, that also has League 1 players, and then you're going to play those games. That way, you're essentially going to be able to tick off more SP objectives to ultimately get, that card that you want, to ultimately get those objectives in the actual season. Now, that's the method I would say is pretty good, right? But in that instance, you're not going to get that much SP, unfortunately. The best way, in my opinion, to get SP would be to go to the FC Hub by just clicking this particular button. If you've never been here before, for the new people, you know what I mean. I'll be doing these videos for every season, so like season 3, season 4, etc. For people that are just joining, and especially, I believe this type of video will do well for the channel as well. So I'm gonna try and see if it actually will do well. I can't obviously foresee the future, but in terms of season objectives, right? How EA has designed this is that they want you to play basically all other game modes. If you like me, I have a life, right? I have things that I would like to. I like exercising, I like to meet girls. I like to, speak to my friends. I actually have, a life. Now, how can I play manager mode, player career, clubs, and Ultimate Team simultaneously? It's effectively not possible. The only way to do this is to hyper focus on the things that to like tick off the things that can give you SP. And I believe I found a way to get SP really easily. If you go through the weekly objectives, if I've yapped a lot, I apologize, but this is how I'm just showing you the lead up to this point, right? To get actual weekly objectives, right, you need to play 5 games, set up a training plan, hire a coach, make a tactical change. You can do this mindless crap once a week, and you essentially have what? That's 800 plus 200. You have 1,000 SP just there. You do this once a week, you have 1,000 SP. You do this 4 times, it's 4,000. Okay, how long is this? How long is this season? Just from this, let's say it's a month. Okay, you've effectively got yourself what? 4,000, 4 times 4, 16. You've got yourself 16,000 SP from doing this method. If my math is correct, I can be completely incorrect. You know, I didn't do well in math in school. Just by completing the manager section. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I mean, yeah, this card, Carpenter, I don't know, maybe people like this type of right back. Kyle Walker is clear, facts. But you're trying to find, you know, the best way to make SP. I believe this is the way you do it. So I'm going to actually go into manager mode and show you how simple this is, and show you the actual settings that you should be doing for manager mode in order to get, you know, this SP quickly. Because what I missed out on last season, Zidane is, I don't know what is he doing to the floor. Zidane, I can't wait to get you. Hopefully EA releases an SBC for Zidane at some point. But yeah, moving on. What I'm trying to say is that last season, the first season, I wasn't able to get a Adama Traore because I wasn't aware of this, and also I had a lot of things to do. I didn't have a lot of time to play FIFA, and I just started my channel, right? Now that I'm doing FIFA, I'm obviously going to try and ensure that I complete each season, you know, for content and so forth. You know, player reviews, maybe I could review MALEN, etc. Leave a comment if you want to maybe see the review on that. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm ensuring I get these broken cards, because have you not versed? How many times have you versed Adama Traore and he's completely plowed your defense? Like he's completely wiped your defense with that pace. I'm looking at getting these broken cards early so that I can win those games. Because essentially you can have no skill in this game and just have your Adama Traore and just run on the wing. You know, just give a through ball and there's Adama Traore right in front of your Allison or whoever you have, Courtois, etc. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. What I'm trying to say is that I'm getting these cards no matter what, and I'm ensuring I get these cards by doing these types of objectives. So yeah, so let's start a new manager career. Let's get into it. So when you start a manager career, go and start with the lowest possible team because it's a bit easier. You don't even have to download the latest or use current squads, you know, because at the end of the day, I don't really play manager mode. I play Ultimate Team. I've been playing Ultimate Team for years. I've been playing FIFA since like what, FIFA 6. So yeah, it gives away my age. But anyway, some people started FIFA when they were like in FIFA 17, which is insane. But like because they're so young. But in my opinion, right, Ultimate Team is the game that I play the most. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's the new features and so forth. I used to play this, but in my opinion, Ultimate Team, I feel like there's more skill associated with it. Yeah, you can do sliders and you can act like, oh, I got Mbappe. Oh, first deal. You can change what you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, create new manager. Let's create a new manager. Or I would say do not create a new manager. The easiest way to actually move on to like progressing this nicely is to play as a real manager. So do not click that. Look for, I don't know, let's go with the weakest scheme in the Premier League. Yeah, if I'm offending anyone, I am truly sorry. But let's go with, for example, I think they just moved into the actual Premier League. Kieran McKenna. Let's use this as the actual manager. So Ipswich Town, I believe. Let's move on. So I believe you should click advance, okay, and then you have these particular settings. Now this is very important because you want to ensure that you can do this the easiest way, right? So transfers, let's make them active, right? Yeah, so let's make that active. Scouting on, training plans on. Let's make this is very important. The difficulty level, we will putting it on beginner. Why? Because you will see when you complete the manager objectives associated to completing games, this will help a lot because you can effectively just leave your controller and the beginner computer will just look at you like this. They will just look at you. So then you can easily just get these games done. You don't even have to play it. You can go watch TikTok. You can help your mother with, I don't know, the washing, whatever the fuck you want to do. Apart from sorry for my French, but that's what I'm trying to say, is that it can be very simple. difficulty level beginner, financial takeover. Now this is important. We want to ensure we have the highest financial takeover to complete the other objectives associated to currency, like assigning people, etc., etc. Board expectations, no strict. We're not like Manchester United, where we sack managers every few months. We are here with no sacking. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Yes. So in terms of half length, we're obviously going to keep it the lowest so that we can ensure we can complete those objectives easier. Difficulty level, we will be leaving it on beginner. Youth tournament match length, always go with the shortest, ladies and gentlemen. Youth player quality, full potential. Simulation settings, gameplay type, simulation, custom class, just keep it on simulation. And I believe that is it. Yeah. So training plans on, recovery, rate. I believe you should leave this on light. It shows how efficient your training plans are and how quickly your players recover. So keep this on light because that's important. You're gonna see that you're gonna effectively be doing training plan objectives, and keep that on light is important, I believe. I could be wrong, but this is what I've been using as a method to get more SP. So play injuries, suspension, transfers, active, transfer negotiations. You can keep this light so that you can assign those players easier. Transfer approaches, let's just keep this loose. Scouting on. Basically look at the settings and see the way that you would shorten it, and anything that is tight or hard, make it loose and easier. Scouting speed, star players, instant scouting. Board expectations, no sacking. International job offers, put it on. We always love that. European competitions, this doesn't really matter, it means nothing. Financial takeover, is that 1 billion? Again, I didn't do math well. Currency, sterling, and club growth objectives. That's about it. That's it. Those are the settings that I would recommend, and then you just essentially advance. So now they're going to, so you can just advance from there. Just ensure that your settings are like the way I showed it in the beginning, and effectively advance. So new beginnings, we are now the new manager of this Ipswich Town club. I support Liverpool, so there's been a big history with Liverpool in the Premier League. You know what I mean. So yeah, save this. I'm not sure if Ipswich Town has ever been in the Premier League before, but I think they're just newly promoted. Again, I haven't watched the Premier League much, so yeah, in terms of the smaller clubs. But yeah, in terms of this, now look at the FC Hub. What do they represent here? We are about Ultimate Team here. We want to get the best cards possible, right? And the easiest way to do this. If you go to the manager objectives, okay, and go to the manager career weekly objectives, it is to play 5 games, set up a training plan, hire a coach, and make a tactical change. Just to show you how simple this is. This is 200 SP. On Ultimate Team, they want you to score 5 goals with a French player, okay? It's a lot of work. I can get you 200 SP in a minute. Let me show you. Make a tactical change. Let's do that. So let's go to squad. Let's make a tactical change. So we have a team management. It's into team management. Let's go to tactics. Now, this is the tactic that they've given you, Ipswich Town default. Maybe this is what they use in real life. All you're going to do is you can just change the player roles. Let's make Chaplin shadow striker, for example. And let's ensure that that's been saved. Yes, we would like to save this to your team sheet. Now that was the tactical change that we just performed. Now if you go back to the FC Hub and you go to manager objectives, you've just completed the first one, and that took 5 seconds. You can effectively complete this in what? Play 5 games, 3 minutes each, 6, 3. Okay, 30 minutes. Set up a training plan. Simple. Hire a coach. Simple. I'll do this all with you. It's very simple. And yeah, you will be able to complete this in less than an hour a week, and you have effectively got yourself 1,000 SP. Now, like I said, you do this basically once a week for a month. It's effectively going to be what, 4,000. I think I got the complete. I think I got the actual calculation completely incorrect in the beginning. Did I say 16,000 or something? That's insane. But yeah, anyway, 4,000 is essentially the SP that you should be getting per month. But in terms of this particular season, it's not going to be lasting for 4 months. So yeah, I expect comments about that. Bro can't even do math. It's fine. I don't like math. So yeah, years, simple, 1,000 SP to do once a week, 4,000 SP, pretty simple. And yeah, so in terms of shortlisting 10 players, That's also quite an easy thing to do. You'll see that these SP challenges here to make 5 top grade transfers, promote 3 youth players, shortlist 10 players, win a major competition, participate in 10 press conferences, hire a 5-star coach, and complete 20 training drills. In my opinion, the easiest one will be the shortlist 10 players. Now, you can complete each of these, right? And you effectively have yourself 2, 4, 6, 8, 14 SP plus another 14. You have 1800 SP. So yeah, that's effectively the entire season. So that lasts for 20 days. I mean, this is not going to take you long. You effectively have 20 days for this. So yeah, you have there potential 1,800. Then a part of that is also you also have play objectives. Okay, so there's I believe this is so you have clubs, right? Clubs, like when you play clubs, the actual objective. You can play 6 clubs league games. You can play Rush essentially with your friends. Play this with your friends, right? And then you'll be able to get that SP to ultimately get MALEN and your other cards. What is it? GREALISH, etc. So yeah. Also the club daily objectives. These are also obviously easier. You're scoring effectively 3 goals in clubs and play 2 clubs Rush matches. And in terms of play objectives, look at how easy are they. So the weekly ones: play 5 games, perform a hat trick, reach top manager favor ratings, complete 5 activities, equip a playstyle. Like these ones are obviously much larger in terms of the time taken. Ballon d'Or winner, obviously that's going to take a bit of time for you to be like, Bonmati or what's his name, Rodri. I believe that's the Manchester City player that actually won the Ballon d'Or. But what I'm trying to say is that this will take you obviously time. So in terms of the play objectives, this will be quite a long time to complete. Maybe you could find different ways to again, I haven't really played this particular game mode, but I would say, again, find settings similar to manager mode where you've effectively reduced the time taken for each match, making it the easiest possible. If there's sliders, incorporated. We just want to try and get that SP so we can get those MALEN cards and, have cheese in Ultimate Team. So, yeah. Other than that, let me just show you what other stuff that you could possibly do to get that SP as fast as possible. Okay, save and quit. Again, I haven't played manager mode much, so I don't know what is going on here. So this is probably to overwrite it. Yeah, just overwrite it. You could probably do the auto save. Obviously, I've just, I guess, spent a couple of more seconds on that. Yeah. So in terms of your FC hub, so let's go back. I just want to see what other stuff I can essentially complete. So let's go to manage objectives. Let's see what else, what other stuff is there. So set up a training plan. So I believe, set up either manual or automated for your team to complete this objective. Hire a coach on any level of any department in your team and unlock the reward. So let's hire a coach. Let's go do that. Just to show you how simple this is. I'm just going to do some of them just to show you how you can get this SP. I believe this is I was not aware of these methods, ultimately. Like truly, no cap. No idea that you could do this. And it will help you get that SP to, I think I just jumped into Ultimate Team by mistake because it's, I'm so used to it. But yeah. So get this SP so that you can get the cards that you want. What would you guys say if you've made it to this video? I don't know if you've seen it. If you told yeah, comment if you told yeah. You're truly a great viewer if you told yeah. But yeah, because you've heard me yapping for quite a long time now. But what is it, like 20 minutes at this point in terms of the recording time? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is that there's also another aspect that I would like to do. So you want to hire a manager. So let's go see how we do that. Oh, okay. So I see. I'm blind, literally. So go to Central, hire first coach, and hire first coach. So I believe you should hire someone that's 5-star in any department. So Roman Terry, maybe John Terry's brother. I don't know. Defensive skills, 5 skills. Okay. Weekly budget 4,000. We have money. Like again, that's why it's important to have that settings essentially in the beginning. So yeah, we will be putting Terry, because he's effectively 5-star in defense, obviously. Now we've hired our first manager. Beautiful. Terry has joined our, squad. So since he's 5-star in defense, I think it makes sense to, develop the guy that's the lowest. Help this guy Wolfenden. Or whatever. Oh, I see what's happening. You're not assigning it, so it's essentially, okay, it's improving those defensive players. Again, I haven't played this much. I'm an Ultimate Team player, so I apologize to all the manager mode people. Anyway, moving on, FC Hub, let's go back to, what is this called? the manager objectives. You know, you got yourself another beautiful more SP by doing something so simple. Do you see? So yeah, like I said, when my math was not mathing, 1,000 a week, 4,000 a month, easy, just by doing this. Now, in terms of what, now that I got that SP, now I got myself what? A play item, claim reward. Let's see what this is. Play item special. What is that? EA. Let's actually go see what that is anyway. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's that simple. All you want to do is just ensure that you complete these objectives in other game modes. I ultimately did not know this. To be honest with you, I did see this video from Nepenthes. He had this brilliant idea, obviously, and he was like, how can I ensure or help people, you know, get the season done quicker, because you want to get these cards. I mean, look, I got myself torrent, you know. When you're on Pirate Bay, you get yourself a torrent, you know. you're downloading that, you know, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero game for free. Anyway, we condone, you know, no good practices. But in terms of a good CDM, yeah, Sissoko is clear. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was simple. Really easy for you to do. Okay, just complete those objectives. Like I said, use the technique that I incorporated in this video called bunching, where you are effectively going to just combine everything. You know, a combination of everything. So what I mean by this, you see, play 10 with semi-pro, Serie A, NL, whatever that is, players from that particular league, right? I believe that's the Serie A, obviously the Italian league. I don't know what is NL. Anyway, so play 10, right? Now let's say there was another objective of playing with 5 Italian players. You're obviously going to choose 5 Italian players from the Serie A and put that in your club. Now you're effectively using this bunching technique to complete all SP challenges in that way all at once, rather than, oh, what do I have to do now? Let's go complete it. Oh, what do I have to do now? Let's go complete it. No, you combining all the objectives all at once, and you're effectively going to get the highest possible SP by doing this. And you're also saving yourself time so that you don't have to keep repeating this entire process. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the actual video. Hopefully this did indeed help you. If it didn't help you, you know, I guess let the likes reflect that. But in terms of a video, I thought it would be helpful for people that didn't know this. I did not know this, that you could effectively go to other game modes to increase that SP. Like I said in this video, it's probably a way for EA to ensure people play other game modes as well, because a lot of people play Ultimate Team only. I'm one of them, but I believe it's the only game mode actually worth playing. Obviously a lot of people have, you know, strong opinions on that. They play manager mode because they, I guess, enjoy it. You know, each person to their own. But in my opinion, I play Ultimate Team because I've enjoyed it since I was like younger. It's kind of has that what is this, like reminiscing aspect to it. So yeah. Anyway, I don't want to yap even further because this video has been quite long. So if you've made it this far, well done to you. You are a truly, like I said earlier, truly W viewer. Thank you so much. You've increased the watch time. You've increased, you know, the ability for this video to actually be searched by other people. So thank you so much. And yeah, if you want to help me even further, I suppose, you know, subscribe if you're new to the channel and leave a like on this video if it helped you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.